Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for the sponsored and gifted coffees, and to the subscriber who donated towards my significant veterinary bill a week or so ago. I have already thanked her personally, but I just want to say thank you once again. I am beyond grateful. Thank you to all of you for being here, and just by being here, clicking that like button or thumbs up, and even better, subscribing, you are helping me out tremendously, and I am extremely grateful for that. Those of you who have not clicked that subscribe button yet, please do. It is free and costs you but a mere split second of your life, but will help me for as long as I continue with this channel. Okay, so that's me tooting my horn for all of 5 minutes or a couple of seconds. So today is a mixed bag of things royally related, and in fact, by talking about and sharing most of these tidbits, I personally am more confused and end up with more questions than answers, but let's give it a try. Meghan won yet another award, the Gracie Award, for her Archetypes podcast on Spotify. If I understand correctly, she was named the top entertainment podcast host, but as I also understand it, she basically shared the award with Katie Couric for her podcast Next Question and Alex Cooper for Call Her Daddy. Now, I am baffled, stumped, and feel like an idiot because I cannot understand how dear Mexie, when compared to Katie and Alex, could have won even a handful of peppermint. Seriously, Alex Cooper started the podcast in 2018 with her roommate, Sophia. Now, at an annual salary of $20 million, Alex Cooper is the highest paid female podcaster and overall second only to Joe Rogan. I mean, the woman has 2.3 million followers on Instagram. To date, or at least until the end of March, she and obviously her previous partner, roommate, whatever, who has now since left the podcast, had produced 254 episodes. 254 episodes of content ranging from advice to hilarious stories to interviews, and since 2021, Call Her Daddy has consistently ranked the second most popular podcast just behind the Joe Rogan Experience. Now, try to compare that to Meghan's 12 episodes of Archetypes. I cannot see the comparison. I do not understand how Meghan's measly 12 episodes could even be put in the same category as Alex Cooper's Call Her Daddy. I do not know what connection Meghan has to the Alliance for Women in Media Foundation, or whether she again had to make a sizable donation in order to obtain the award. I honestly don't know. But I snooped around a bit, and the only two names which means anything to me among the board members are that of Annie Howell, who is or was with Hallmark, and Heather Cohen, the vice president of the Vice Agency, and that Vice is WEISS. Anyway, at this point though, I'm truly going, who cares? I absolutely agree with Lady C that the financials for Archwell Foundation is one big sham, or scam if you want to call it that. And if the Harkles can get away with that, why not with anything and everything else? So everyone is, of course, moaning, but no one is doing anything. No, instead, the grifter is receiving yet another undeserved award, which only serves to validate her narcissistic, overinflated ego. And never mind that. Aren't the royals supposed to hand out awards and not receive rewards or awards? I'm just asking. But Meghan Markle still on the royal website. Let that sink in. But never mind, hang on there for me for just 1 minute, because now I'm going to address my American subscribers in particular. I'm absolutely not an American tax expert. I'm not even a South African tax expert, but I can read. And after I read what I read, I think you, as the American taxpayer, have every right to request an IRS investigation into Archwell Foundation. You see, Archwell Foundation is supposedly a charitable foundation and should therefore be a registered ABCDEX123 type foundation. Okay? Sorry guys, I'm just not up to looking it all up today. Anyway, that means that up to a certain amount of money, they are also exempt from paying tax. Okay, it is a little more complicated, I guess, but that is simply put for us old fogies who don't really care to understand the fine print anymore. However, that is not all. You can't just register a charity, a not-for-profit, or a foundation and think it's okay to donate to your mommy, your best friend, or an organization which will give you an award in return for your money. And that all will be hunky-dory and fine with the IRS, and they will just gladly see it all as tax deductible, tax-free gifts or donations. Oh, bloody no. It does not work that way. Let me quote directly from the IRS website, but for us and for you, translated into plain English. Gifts to a non-qualified charity or non-profit are not tax deductible. To qualify for tax deduction, the entity you donate to must register with the IRS under Section 501(c)(3) or 4. Now, I wonder whether that applies to URL Media, which they so greatly donated to. Next, money spent on fundraisers such as bingo games or raffles, etc., are not tax deductible. Okay, moving on. Cash donations without a receipt cannot be tax deductible. Next, unless a cause such as medical costs, loss of a home from a fire, or funeral expenses is sponsored by a 501(c)(3) organization such as the Salvation Army or the Red Cross, your contribution will usually not be tax deductible. And here comes the best one when it comes to the Harkles. Monetary support for any political party, campaign fundraisers, and committees with a political agenda is not tax deductible, i.e., the donation the Harkles made to the Paid Leave for America organization. So yes, Lady C was 100% correct on GB News when she said that the political agenda of the Archwell Foundation's donations need to be scrutinized. Legally, according to the IRS and the United States tax legislation, the foundation is in breach of the rules for a charitable foundation. But then, do we really know how it is registered and as what? However, if registered as a charitable foundation, a non-profit, then sorry, they are in breach if they made those specific donations and listed it as tax-exempt donations. But will it be investigated? Yeah, it should. But will it? This is obviously not the platform for talking politics, but you and I both know that a mixed race Democrat whose husband is a drug-taking son of a foreign prince or foreign king, will likely not get investigated. Okay, let's rather just leave that right there and move on. Then there is Samantha's case. Thank goodness the media exaggerated it all just a little bit. Samantha and her lawyers actually have 14 days to amend her complaint with regards to the Oprah interview. So, all is not lost yet. My personal opinion, I'll keep to myself. I'll just say that I think Sam's first lawyer screwed up a bit. I think she has a strong case which was badly worded and badly presented, and unfortunately her current lawyer had limited scope to change the complaint. But I'm hoping, for the sake of fairness and justice, that the case will at least make it to the court. Samantha needs that acknowledgement. Am I 100% positive that it will happen? Well, it depends. Do you want me to lie or do you want me to be truthful? Truthfully, I'm not very positive, and for the exact same reason as I'm not positive that the Archwell Foundation's political, financial motives will be looked into. So all I can say is, let's hope I'm wrong, very, very wrong. Okay, moving on. Oh, boo-hoo. Left eye, one tear, go. The poor king is facing such tough times as the Treasury announced that the royal family's income had been frozen yet again. The Treasury has announced that the sovereign grant for 2024 will remain at 86 million, the same amount as for the past 3 years. Oh well, I'm sure the 24, 27 million from the Duchy of Lancaster will make up for any shortfall. I'm sure there is no need for us to start sending the King and Queen Consort food stamps anytime soon. Yes, I share the sentiments of Peter Brooks and his cartoon. After all, a McDonald's cheeseburger is only £1.19, Your Highness. Okay, as I said before, I'm not very good at sarcasm. Okay, guys and girls, I'll see you all in the next video, so please take good care of yourselves. Until then, bye.